In the last 2 or 3 months of the Rotary year, it's easy to get tripped up by the most dangerous statistic in all of Rotary, your club's net member gain year to date. While it may be comforting to know that your club is 2 or 3 members ahead of its starting member count, we have to remember the words of Yogi Berra, "It ain't over till it's over." Now, Yogi was talking about baseball, but he could just as easily been talking about member terminations in a Rotary club. A past governor in my district talked about the attrition bug. He cautioned that the attrition bug will bite, and it will bite all the way through midnight of June 30th. Said another way, it's not unusual for a club to be surprised by the loss of 1, 2, or perhaps more members in the last weeks of the Rotary year. That's why it's so important to do a year-end course correction, using hard data about your club's membership situation, and that data is available in the Membership Success Center. First, let's remind ourselves that you access the Membership Success Center through either DACDB or Club Runner, whichever of those member management platforms your club uses. If you haven't done this before, there are helpful guides on this page of the Zones 33-34 website. You can pause the video to jot that down. When the MSC opens, you want to navigate to the Progress Dashboard. That link is right up here. When that page opens, you have a snapshot of your club's membership situation as of the first of the current month. In the case of this club, they have 3 new members year to date, and they've seen only 1 termination so far, for a net gain of 2. And I'm guessing they're feeling really good about that. Now, here's why that is highly misleading. On average, this club has lost 6 members a year for each of the past 3 years. Now, that's only slightly higher than the district's average attrition rate. They're undoubtedly hoping that history won't repeat itself over the course of the next 30 to 60 days. You'll also notice on the same line that the MSC is forecasting a year-end net loss of 2 members. That's because it's highly likely that they will suffer the average of 6 terminations by the end of the year. They might miss that by 1 or 2, but the one they've taken so far is likely not the last. The trouble is that attrition bug is out there and it bites. So let's scroll down and look at their progress so far. They had a goal of growing from 30 to 33 members, and they're presently at 32. Again, potentially a false sense of security. Their gold pace-to-goal line ramps from 0 to 9 new members, based on that intended gain of 3 and average loss of 6. You'll notice that they've been behind the pace-to-goal line in new member attraction since the first of the year and haven't really caught up that much. So you might ask, how does the MSC forecast that net loss of 2 members? Well, let's draw a line from the beginning of the year through the 1st of May and look at where the pace of new member attraction will get them by the 1st of July. You'll notice they've been attracting a new member every 3 or 4 months. So there's some likelihood they'll attract a 4th new member in the next couple of months. If that is the last new member added, and they take all 6 terminations that they have in each of the past 3 years, they'll end up down by 2 members. That will be a familiar situation for this club. Their club is 7 members smaller than it was only 4 years ago. And there's some likelihood that happened just the same way. A couple of late-breaking surprise terminations that they didn't have enough new members to cover. So what should these club leaders do with this knowledge? First, they want to get real about their club's membership history and buy into the idea that it's likely to repeat itself. Secondly, they'll want to do something that they already know how to do, attract 2 or 3 additional new members. More would be good, but 3 more new members would be good insurance against ending this year smaller than they started. That will happen if the attrition bug bites and they lose 5 more members by June 30th. So do yourself a favor. Log into the MSC from either DACDB or Club Runner, then open the Progress Dashboard. It will open right up to your own club. Have a look at the forecasted net gain loss figure, and if you don't like what you see, get your club busy attracting some new members between now and July 1st. Thanks for watching.